Hey everyone, welcome to this week's live session. So we're back in Toronto now doing this from our condo, so you can see our lovely couch again. So I hope everyone's doing good. If you're on the feed today, just let us know that you're here in the comments. Let me know what you're feeling in terms of a class. Are you guys feeling like something faster? Are you feeling a little more chill today? Maybe both? Are there any poses that you'd like to work on or any focus areas? So we're just at 10 o'clock now. I'll just wait a few moments just to see if any comments pop up, and then otherwise we will get started. So weather's really beautiful here today, so it's pretty sunny. So I hope everybody, especially if you're in the Toronto area or in Ontario, that you're enjoying this beautiful weather that we're having this summer. And yeah, I'm excited to get started. It's so nice to have these weekly sessions with all of you to kind of teach something a little bit more live, a little bit less filmed. Hey Jeff, welcome back. Hey David. Hey Daniel. I'm so glad to see you all on the feed. This is so awesome. Okay, shoulders and neck. That's what Jeff's saying. Okay, cool. We can definitely do some shoulders and some neck. Jeff, how are you feeling? Are you feeling something faster? Are you feeling something slower? What kind of pace are you feeling this morning? And Daniel, you too. If you've got a preference on the pace, let me know. All right, cool. So what we'll do is we'll just get started then. So just come into seated position, just anything. We'll start with 3 breaths. All right, fast pace. All right, cool. I got you, Jeff. All right, so from here, fast pace. I don't know, my brain is going. So from here, we're going to chill first. We're going to do 3 breaths. So just coming to any comfortable seated position is fine. So from here, we'll just close our eyes. We're going to inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, just opening the eyes, coming back to center. What we're going to do is we're going to start actually with a little twist. So we're going to take the right palm right behind us, coming really strong, sort of flat in the spine, nice and tall, taking the left hand on our knee or on some other part on our leg, and just using it to kind of look backwards, nice and light. We're still opening up the body this morning. Just breathing here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more here. Inhale and exhale. From here, coming back to center, and let's move over to the other side. So left hand, Daniel, 170 beats per minute. I don't know how I'm going to do that, but we can try. So we're going to take left palm behind us. Right palm's going to come just outside the leg, nice and tall through the spine, looking back. And again, holding this for 3 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more here. Inhale and exhale. From here, coming back to center, we'll take our palms on our shoulders and we're going to just do some circles here, going backwards first, going nice and slow here, just trying to feel all the different areas in the shoulder joint here, noticing if there's specific areas that you're noticing a bit of tension, trying to breathe through it, nice and slow. We'll do one more backwards and then we'll bring it forwards. All right, when you're ready, let's bring it forwards. Nice and slow here. Just trying to feel everything out. Just seeing what this feels like. Again, noticing if there's any difference as you're going forwards versus backwards. All right, from here, what we're gonna do is take right palm beside us. Just do a nice little side stretch here. Coming back to center and other side. And coming back to center. So let's do a little bit of neck. Oh my gosh, I was gonna say networking. Let's do some neck work to start, and then we'll start flowing. So when you're ready, we're just gonna bring our chin down to our chest. Maybe even thinking about bringing the palms to the knees and kind of also giving yourself a little bit of a rounded spine here. So just play with this. You could also just come to neutral. So whatever you feel like, just holding this here just for a breath. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, let's do some semicircles with the neck. So just bringing it slowly to the left, very, very slowly, maybe even looking back here. And then bring the gaze back down, chin to chest, going over to the other side. Maybe again, looking over that shoulder. Just doing this motion nice and slowly. Again, trying to feel your way through your neck, noticing if there's any specific areas of tightness, trying to really breathe into those areas. Just breathing here. We'll do another few on each side. And that's it. All right, coming back to neutral. And from here, we're gonna do one last sort of stretch. So we're gonna take our hands and clasp them behind our back. Then we're gonna bring them over to the left side. From here, we're gonna take our right ear down to the left shoulder and just hold it here. Now from here, I want you to try and bring that shoulder, the left shoulder down, and bring that elbow back. So you should feel this in sort of the back, a little bit in the shoulder and the back of the neck, maybe the side of the neck. Hey Jesse, hey Chris. Glad you guys made it. So just breathing through this. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more here. Inhale and exhale. From here, just releasing it, maybe shaking out the arms here, the wrists. And let's go to the other side. So again, clasping the hands behind us, bringing those hands to the right side. And then from here, bring the left ear down to the left shoulder, bringing that right shoulder down and the right elbow back. So a little bit of coordination going on here. And just breathing through this, seeing if you feel this in your shoulder, in the back of the neck. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last breath here. Inhale and exhale. All right, from here, again, just shaking it out, shake out those wrists, and let's make our way into our downward dog. So from here, first downward dog of the day, I'm gonna say bend your knees really, really a lot. And then from here, really trying to get those hips back. So I want you to see what this feels like compared to straight legs. So really want to get those hips back, and then slowly, if you'd like, start straightening those legs. And just notice if this helped to get your hips back just a little bit more. First downward dog of the day. Maybe pedaling it out here, just adding some movement, maybe going side to side, or taking any other movement that might feel good. You can even think about doing circles with the wrists, circles with the ankles, or just choosing stillness. So just breathing here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last breath. Inhale and exhale. From here, stepping to the top of the mat. Inhaling, arms all the way up. And exhale, arms down. Let's do that one more time. So inhale, arms up, and exhale, arms down. Inhale, arms up, last time, and folding over the legs here. So from here, let's settle for a little bit in our forward fold. So I'll give you a few options. Maybe grabbing the elbows here, first one. Maybe doing a really big bend in the knees here, really get that connection between your tummy and the thighs. Maybe kind of rocking side to side. If you want something a little bit more active, then go ahead, straighten those legs. Maybe touching the mat here, maybe even touching the toes. So wrapping the hands around the toes and maybe using those arms to kind of pull in here. So pick something that feels good for your body this morning. Just breathing through this, 2 breaths. Inhale and exhale. Watch that your shoulders aren't creeping up while you're doing this. Inhale and exhale. From here, hands to the mat, stepping or hopping back, coming down chaturanga, maybe coming down onto your knees. Inhale to upward dog, and exhale to downward dog. So just breathing here. Again, choosing stillness or maybe moving around a bit if you feel like it. Maybe again, pedaling it out, maybe moving side to side. Again, just trying to feel out your body, get it warm, get it moving. Just breathing here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, let's step again, top of the mat. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, arms down. From here, we're going to do something a little bit different. So we're actually going to step right foot back into a lunge. So from here, arms are coming up. Enjoying this lunge here. First lunge of the day. Trying to straighten that back leg. Trying to get really strong in the core. Maybe tucking the tailbone a little bit. Feeling a nice stretch here in your hip flexor. Just breathing here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. From here, bringing palms down. Bring the left foot back. And option either a 3-legged chaturanga or regular chaturanga. Coming down, elbows in. Inhale to upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. From here, again, stepping all the way forward. Inhale, arms up. And exhale, arms down. From here, again, stepping left foot back this time. Coming back into that lunge. Arms are coming up. Just breathing here. Nice active arms. Nice straight back leg. Maybe a little stretch here in the hamstring. Breathing here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath here. Inhale. And exhale. Bring those palms back down to the mat. Kicking that leg back. Maybe coming into 3-legged chaturanga or not. Coming down, elbows in. Inhale, inhale to upward dog, not arms up. And exhale, downward dog. Again, just breathing here, taking a few breaths, catching your breath, maybe going into child's pose if you need it. Choosing stillness or moving. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. All right. So if you're in child's pose, meeting us back in downward dog. And then together, stepping again, top of the mat. This time coming into our chair pose. So sweeping the hands down and bringing them back up. Seat is coming back here, tucking that tailbone, really engaging the core here. So just breathing here. Shoulders are coming down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, lifting the arms up, coming back to straight. And exhale, arms down, coming into our mountain pose. So just taking a breath here, breathing. Inhale and exhale. Nice and active here. Watch that your shoulders are down. Legs should be active. Should feel your feet should be nice and planted on the ground. Inhale and exhale. From here again, we're going to step right foot back into our lunge. From here, we're going to take our hands and clasp them behind the back. Nice little shoulder stretch here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, we're going to try something a little new. We're going to step into the left foot here and come into a warrior three. Option to change your hands here or play with this variation with hands behind and see how this goes. So from here, putting a little bit of weight into the left foot, coming into your warrior three, shoulders back here. And again, just watching that your toes are coming straight down. So you want to have a bit of an internal rotation of your leg so that they're not sort of splaying out to the side like this. Instead, you want to really push those toes so that they're pointing down. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. All right, from here, we're going to go into our half moon pose, if I don't fall out of it first. So what we're going to do from here is transition, unclasping the arms here, left palms coming down, and then bringing that right palm to the ceiling. This time, toes are coming to the side, and just seeing what this feels like. Maybe using a block under the one hand if you've got them at home. If you want to take this one a little bit more, what we're going to do is try and grab the ankle here, or the back of the foot, and bringing it closer to the butt, lifting it up as well. Again, nice and open here through the chest. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more here. Inhale and exhale. From here, stepping that foot all the way back into a lunge. Bring the hands down. Left foot's coming back. Maybe doing a three-legged chaturanga here or regular. Bring those elbows in. Inhale to upward dog. And exhale, downward dog. From here, one more time, stepping top of the mat. Coming back into our chair pose. Arms lifting, active here. Just breathing. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more here. Inhale and exhale. From here, coming all the way to standing. Bring those arms down. Just catching our breath in mountain pose. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. All right, from here, we're going to again step our foot back into lunge. Again, clasping behind back, trying to take the other way this time. So other thumb should be ahead, other fingers should be on top. Holding your lunge here, nice and open through the heart. Watching here that your knee is above your ankle and that it's not caving too much to one side. It should be nice and centered. Just watching for that. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last one. Inhale and exhale. Again, from here, we're going to transition into that warrior three. So putting some weight into that right foot and slowly trying to pick up that left foot. Core should be engaged here, watching that the toes are pointing straight down, A little bit of a rotation here in the leg, balancing here, maybe a little micro bend in that right leg. Chest is open. Feel free to change your arm variation here. Just pick whatever you did on the other side. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, we're going to transition into that half moon. So slowly releasing that clasp. Right hand comes down and switching to the side now. So toes should be pointing towards the wall. Nice and open through the chest here. And maybe even going for this other variation, grabbing the ankle or foot behind you, bringing it closer to the butt, and again, opening through the heart. Nice open chest. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, coming back into your lunge, as controlled as you can. Hands are coming down to the mat, and chaturanga, maybe three-legged, coming up into upper dog, and back into downward dog. From here, we're gonna come down to our knees, and right away, coming into child's pose. So widening those legs, see if you can get them about mat width, and just falling into the mat here. Bring those elbows down, forehead down. Breathing here, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. All right, from here, we're gonna transition this into frog. So just bringing those legs out a little bit farther, maybe off the mat this time. And what you're looking for here is to get a really big stretch here in the internal thighs. So from here, coming down maybe onto your elbows, maybe you're staying here up on your hands, trying to get a bit more weight here in the hips, and using gravity to kind of push those down. So it's almost like, kind of like a diamond pose if you think about it, but now you're putting more weight. And your legs are a little bit farther apart. But same sort of idea here. So just trying to open up a little bit in the inner thighs. Breathing through this. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. One more here. Inhale. And exhale. All right, from here, bringing those legs back together. Still, let's do about hip width. From here, we're gonna go into puppy pose. So bringing the arms a little bit further out. And from here, what I want you to do is just drop the chest. So hips are gonna stay where they are, and the chest is now coming down to the mat. So this is gonna feel different depending on how open you are in the chest and the shoulders. So just see how you feel, but dropping here through the chest, aiming to get that chest down to the mat. Breathing here, inhale, and exhale. Inhale, and exhale. Last one here, inhale, and exhale. From here, coming back to neutral. Now, what I'd like to do is go into some pigeon. So I'm going to give you two variations. If you know pigeon is just not happening for you today, then you're going to do seated pigeon. So what you're going to do is come seated here. You're going to have knees bent, and you're going to take one leg over the other, and then bring in the left leg or the leg that's on the mat closer to the seat, and really try and get a stretch that way. Otherwise, we're going to go into more traditional pigeon. So if you can go a little bit more, coming into downward dog, lifting that right leg behind you, and then coming into pigeon. Bring that left foot back. Now, if you are doing this version, watch here that your hips should be nice and squared. If you do have a block, you can stick that block underneath, or even a pillow, you can stick that underneath the hip if you need it. This might be your position here, just hold in here. Otherwise, slowly starting to get your hands down. This is really going to depend on your flexibility and how much you do this pose. So just folding over that leg, again, watching that you're maintaining the squared hips here. So just breathing through this, we'll do 3 breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more, inhale and exhale. From here, picking it back up. So if you're in seated, you're just going to switch over to the other side. If you're in this variation, coming back into your downward dog, maybe just pedaling that out a little bit, or even shaking out that leg, just to let everything come back, let the blood recirculate. And then finally coming into pigeon on the other side. So from here, again, inching that back leg, squaring these hips. So this might be your pose here, is staying nice and tall. Next variation is starting to fold over the leg. Again, trying to maintain squared hips here and just breathing through this. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last one here. Inhale and exhale. From here, coming back. So if you are in seated, just slowly start making your way onto your back. And if you're with me, coming back into your downward dog, pedaling out the feet, maybe shaking it out, and then slowly again making your way onto your back. So from here, we're going to just hug the legs in, just trying to wind everything down here, just breathing here, letting everything settle. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. From here, we're going to just do one bridge. So bringing those feet, those heels right behind you. We're going to try and touch the back of the heels here with the toes, and then slowly bring those hips up. Now I want you to think about your pelvis here, just doing a little bit of a tuck here, getting those glutes engaged, getting those legs engaged, and just holding here. So we'll do 2 more breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. And then coming back onto the butt here. We're going to bring those knees in one more time, just letting everything settle. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Before we go into Shavasana, we'll do a happy baby, just grabbing the bottom of the feet here, maybe even taking a straddle and straightening the legs. Otherwise, just rocking back and forth here, just trying to release the lower back a little bit, try to just calm the breath down. Just breathing. From here, we're going to bring those legs all the way down to the mat, finally taking our last pose here, Shavasana, picking whichever variation feels good for your body today. So maybe, oh, hey Rexel. So just as we're kind of just winding down now, just trying to take the last posture here, maybe going into diamond pose, maybe bringing the legs up on the wall, or just taking classic Shavasana here. Just trying to wind down now. Nice deep inhale and deep exhale. Let's do one more breath together. Inhale and exhale. Continuing on here at your own pace, just breathing. Trying to see if you notice any other areas of stiffness, tightness, tension, and trying to just breathe into those areas, trying to let them relax. Just breathing through this. And as you're continuing in your Shavasana, I'm going to share the quote of the week, or the quote for today. So the quote for today, just as you keep breathing, is, "Sometimes things fall apart so that better things can fall together." This quote's by Marilyn Monroe. There's a lot going on in the world today. Much of it is out of our control, which can make it really hard to cope and see the vision for our future. But if you think about it like the phoenix coming out of the ashes, there can be a lot of good that comes out of things falling apart. Learning more about ourselves, rethinking the way we live, do things and prioritize things, the way we think about things. Think about if this is something that might resonate with you. Maybe there's a challenge that you can reframe, or see a beginning as a fresh start. So just seeing if this resonates with you or brings any feelings. And if it doesn't, then just keep breathing. Taking your last few breaths here. And when you're ready, slowly start wiggling those toes, wiggling those fingers, starting to slowly waken up the body. From here, picking whichever side is feeling or is calling you today, and using that arm as a pillow. Just taking a last breath here for yourself, and then coming and meeting us in seated position. We'll close the practice off with 3 breaths. So when you're ready, just breathing here. So we're going to inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. Last breath here. Inhale and exhale. All right, thank you so much for sharing your energy today. Thanks so much for joining me on the live stream, and namaste. So as we finish off here, we'll be here for a couple more minutes in case there's any questions or any comments. If you are really enjoying this content and you haven't subscribed, then hit that subscribe button, hit that bell to let you know as things are being scheduled and as things are being updated. We do post every Tuesday, Thursday, and then obviously we've got this live stream, which then records and saves on the YouTube channel. So you can always check it out later if you enjoyed this class. And then lastly, we also have our website and our Instagram, which are both movewithjen.ca. Dave, I'm glad you like that quote about the phoenix coming through the ashes. And also, I do want to thank Dave, who's just behind the camera right now. He's been doing such a great job with all the filming and editing and getting all this set up for everybody so that we can do these live sessions. So thank you, Dave. And otherwise, I hope you all enjoyed that class. It's such a beautiful day outside, so I hope you are able to enjoy some time outside. Hopefully this was a good way to get the weekend started, get the day started. And I'm just so thankful that all of you guys came out this morning and were able to do this class together. Awesome. Thanks, Jeff. I'm really glad that you were there. And that's awesome. I'm so glad that you were able to do Pigeon. That's really good. And I'm glad you liked the quote. Have a great weekend, Jeff. Thanks for joining. It's so awesome to have your support every week. Thanks, Jesse. Thanks, Chris. I'm glad you guys came. Thanks so much for joining. Cool. All right, so I think that's probably all the comments for today, and I'm running out of things to say. So we'll probably just end it here. But again, thanks everyone so much for joining us today. It's so amazing to see everybody on the live stream. It's really fun to sort of do this class. And if you've got any requests for next week, then definitely let me know. If there's any poses that you want to make sure are included, let me know. I'm happy to keep kind of tailoring and freestyling this class for you guys. So with saying all that, have an amazing day, amazing weekend, and thanks everybody. Have a great weekend.